I've been fighting for as long as I can remember, bub. Back in the days, we were just satisfied fighting each other, saving the world. Humans seem to forget that. I guess they got tired of us fighting in the streets, destroying things. Can't say I blame them. One thing's for sure. When they signed the ink on the Humanity First Act, that's when it all ended. They found a way. God help us, they found a way. They nullified our powers at first. Then they rounded us up and put us in quarantine zones. Some of us thought, well, just go willingly, live out our lives in peace. That was a lie. Rumors say that there's experimentation, extermination. Most of us went into hiding. We survived by any means possible. We dare not confront the humans because we feel like most of them have lost their humanity.
Hey, James, could you take out the trash? It's kind of stinking up the place. It's starting to get a little ripe in here.
Okay.
Thanks.
I was going to practice, I told you that I was going to hang out with my friends.
You're lying.
Like, stop.
Get it? Why don't you get it? That we are worried about you.
I told you once before, and I'm going to tell you one more time. Do not follow me anymore. Do not look for me. If I wanted to be found, I'd go back home. Obviously, I'm out for a reason.
Do you think I want to follow you? Mom makes me. Why don't you just get it?
You know what? I've had it.
What? What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Hey, that ain't no way to treat a lady, bub. You got me. And you think this guy's worth keeping?
He's my brother.
Let me go.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Let me go.
Listen.
Let me go.
Listen, kid. You don't want to do this, and I don't want no trouble, okay?
You don't get it, do you? You think you're some kind of hero? Walking in here the way that you did?
Wheel works. Buddy speaking.
Hey! Hey!
Stop! Mister, please, that's my brother. Please stop.
You're a freak. You're one of them.
Hey, what's... James, you all right? Good God, James, I heard there was a fight out here.
Nah, it's just...
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, trust me.
James, you're bleeding.
Nah, it's just an old war wound, that's all, no big deal. Yeah.
You sure that kid didn't cut you?
Nah, Dave, it's fine. I mean, nah.
Man, I should call the police.
Nah, Dave, it's not worth it, man, trust me.
Okay,
Yeah.
if you say so.
Hey, I'll tell you what. How about after work you buy me a couple beers, deal?
Deal.
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 last call? Just clearing another call. I'm headed over there.
Hey Max, how you been?
Good, good.
What's going on around here today?
Not much. The same every day. It's the same every day.
You been taking care of yourself as best you can?
Yeah. I am. I'm doing good.
Are you eating well?
Yeah. Lots to eat. Yeah, I'm doing well. Yeah, not too much.
I see you've been being able to get some drinks around here too. Is that okay?
Well, I need it, for the antifreeze, It keeps you warm when it's cold and it kind of helps with the dark,
So why are you here, Max?
Well, I was a diver and we had an accident and I lost my friend and I got bent pretty bad and so it's just it is what it is. There's no pension, there's no nothing. It's just me and I'm not blaming anybody. It's nobody's fault, but it is what it is. Well, that's all there is to it.
So, how you doing, kid?
When I got my assignment out of the academy, I thought I knew what I was getting into, but no amount of training can prepare you for this.
You, holding up okay?
This is beyond sick.
Yeah, I used to think this kind of stuff only happened in the movies, All that fake stuff, all that blood. Never thought I'd live to see the day.
Really? What kind of movies are you watching? Oh my god. Just saying. Okay, so we've got 3 brutal killings. No apparent connection between the victims. No real hard evidence.
Nope.
No video surveillance. Or eyewitnesses.
Nope.
So, each victim was mauled? This can't just be the work of one perp, can it?
Possible. In the history of our country, we've always been amazed at what one crazy lunatic can do.
So what you're saying is, after all these years, we've got, what, some kind of copycat? Some sort of wannabe Jack the Ripper?
Copycat killer. Now, these killings were just too random for my liking. Men and women. And the savagery of it. It makes me think something else is going on out there. Something, at this point, just can't put my finger on.
I don't know what you mean. At any rate, with all the surveillance we've checked, not to mention the cash rewards we've put out, I mean, you'd think someone would have come forward and made a formal statement by now.
Or everyone's just too afraid to come forward. I mean, these were grisly murders. No, it makes me think something else is going on out there. Something I've feared for a long, long time.
Wait a minute. Are you saying that something else is a mutant?
Oh, no. Now you're just patronizing me, kid. You know, in my day, when a mature person would give a younger person advice, we'd at least have the courtesy to listen to that advice, even though we didn't agree with it. We'd listen to it. You know, I'm glad I did. Because once or twice, it saved my ass.
Walt, I'm sorry. I was just making a joke. I wasn't trying to be... What I think you're saying just... It sounds so impossible.
Yeah, well, it might do you some good to listen to some sound advice once in a while. Something that might save your neck instead of cracking jokes. You know, you kids these days, your jokes are...
Flanagan. Where? Okay, send us the exact location. We'll be right there. No, hold him there. Yes, we want to see the actual area of the sighting. Yes, and please have his information ready by the time we arrive. Yep, we're en route. Understood. 10-4. We might have our first eyewitness.
Yes! It's about time we had a solid lead. We've been hitting so many walls on this case.
Oh, okay. Well, let's get there in one piece, El Senor Fast and Furioso.
You are funny.
Funny? Funny how? Am I a clown? Do I amuse you?
Oh, too funny.
Like a damn convention around here.
Evening, officer.
Hello there, how are you?
So, what do we got here?
He's homeless, harmless. He's a summer guy. Usually stays near the beach until it gets too cold.
What did he see?
Well, he said it was a large male that kind of freaked him out a little bit. Keeps rambling on about how big he was.
Big. How big we talking? Football player big? Bigger?
He didn't really say. Apparently it was big enough for him to flag me down.
Interesting.
Well, anything else, detectives?
No, we'll take it from here. Have a good night, officer.
Thank you.
You want to start this?
Oh, no. Oh, no. This one is all you, my friend.
You are too kind. Hi. How you doing?
gonna get me.
Okay, so you're saying this big guy, a large man, frightened you in some way?
I don't know what I saw. I mean, but there was something about him that was different. I don't know. I don't know. I can't be sure. It was late, and it was dark, and it was cold, and I was already kind of cool, you know. Can't be so sure.
Cool?
Yeah, cool, you know, like chill. Like relax.
Oh, I got it. Cool. Cool.
Okay, here's what's going to happen. You are going to talk into this little device right here. And if you do, I am going to give you 2 $20 bills.
Aren't just jiving me, are ya?
Look, both of us have something the other needs. You help me, I'll help you. That's how it works around here. Got it?
Got it!
Not until you tell us what you know first.
I've heard this jive before. Half now, or no deal.
All right. Okay, that's fair. But you have to remember everything, okay?
All right. All right. So it was weird, you know. I was laying there trying to get some sleep. But have you ever tried to sleep when it was freezing cold? You can't do it. You know what I mean? It's not gonna happen. Okay. So I'm starting to nod off. Oh, man, it was weird. When all of a sudden this big fella comes out of the bushes. You know what I mean? Strange, really big dude. At first I thought he was homeless, like me. And he just stood there. He was breathing, and I started to get scared for a minute because I thought maybe he was a psycho, and all them clothes, and the way he was breathing and looking for something, sniffing the air, like an animal, looking for something. And I think he must have smelled me, because he left. Thank God for a good beef and chorizo burrito, huh? Anyway.
So that's it. He just walked out of the dark and stood there. And that's what scared you?
Nah, man. It wasn't that he just stood there. It was how he stood there. All bundled up in his clothes, And then, like a werewolf or something. I don't know. It's just, his breathing and looking off into the dark. And then it was his eyes. His eyes was dark. They reminded me of the squid that took my partner years ago. They were like looking down into a hole in the bottom of the ocean. Only this guy's eyes was like black diamonds. Total darkness. I think he may have growled, but I don't know. And then, poof, he's gone. Not a sound. Just gone in the dark. Gone in the dark. It was weird. It was just weird. You know? It was... I don't want to think about it. It was weird.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Walt, give him the rest of his money.
Thank you, my man. Good doing business with you.
And if you ever see this large man again, just give us a call, okay?
Lady, I'm homeless. I got no phone. Call me. Homeless.
You're just gonna leave him like that?
I'm sure he'll be just fine. Jules, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm not sure I follow.
Jules, it's a meta-human.
Possible. But not likely. What with the new registration laws and sanctions in place, not to mention detector chips, quarantine zones.
Jules, listen. I've been around this mutant stuff before. It's not a joke. A lot of people got hurt when they used to fight in the streets and stuff. That's why we had to put a stop to them. And you know as well as I do, a lot of those things went into hiding when we tried to contain them. But now we have a possible suspect. And a direction to the killings.
Yeah, without an actual description or hard DNA evidence. If we get this wrong and we kill an innocent, we can't risk that, Walt.
Look, whoever did these murders was no human. I mean, people don't do those kinds of things to each other, not like in those pics. I mean, we had our freaks in our day, but we handled them. They thought they were the next evolution of mankind, but we showed them. And we're gonna show these ones too.
Logan. Logan. Why are you hiding?
No. Jean. No.
Oh, Logan, can't you see? You can't change who or what you are. You can't run from your past.
Yeah.
Why, Logan? Why did you leave us?
I didn't.
Why did you run away? You promised me, Logan. You promised! You promised you'd always be there. But you failed, Logan. You failed the team! The school! The professor! You failed everybody! Don't you see, Logan? You failed me!
I'm so sorry. Gene, I'm so sorry.
Scott. Jean. Hank. Professor Charles.
No more.
Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. A long, long way from home. A long, long way from home.
Well, the name of the town is Sitka. It's one of the Romanov Islands out there, and it's called Kingfisher Wash Point. You know, they've got tons of boats, and then they're going to cut your fish for you, they're going to bag it for you.
That's funny. Simca, Alaska. I spent years there. He doesn't know. How long have I been in this world? How many countries have I traveled? How long have I been here?
Alright. Told you you'd be here. You're dead meat, old man. Guys.
Look, I don't know what your friend's been talking about here, but I'm just a guy, just like you guys. I go to work, I go home. Your buddy here thought it was cool to kick around his sister. I'm just—
Shut up! Dude, this is the guy. I'm telling you, this is the guy. He's not real, man. He's...
Hey, man.
Shut up!
My little bro knows what he's talking about. Free. on your kind of freaks. So, hey, what is the bounty up to these days?
That bounty is 150,000. But for this guy, no way, that's less.
Oh, yeah! That's a lot of bread, man! Our families, our friends, us, real people. Real people. You see, here's the problem. I ain't no snitch. Neither my guys. And we've heard of people like you, and guess what? None of us are afraid. So we're here to collect a check, so to speak. And I'm gonna take you in myself. You don't know how much I'm gonna enjoy this one. Don't look so tough to me, old man.
Been waiting for this one.
You should have stayed home tonight. Piece of this cold steel. What's this guy made of? Nothing. I told you nothing. There's no way. Take a shoot! Take a shoot! Yeah! Now what you gonna do, old man, huh? What you gonna do? I told you! I told you! Stay down, freak!
Dad, you okay? Dad! He's not breathing! Someone call 911! Help! He's not breathing! Dad, you okay?
You see, I told you, I didn't want to fight. I don't want to fight anymore. I'm done. You hear me? Leave me alone. I'm done.